Today I'm going to be showing you how to get out of bounds in the Cairo station level of Halo 2. This exploit is really easy and allows you to explore the entire outside of the station. I'll be playing on the PC port of the Master Chief Collection, however this works on all versions of the game. Let's get into it. Firstly, you will want to proceed through the stage as normal until you reach the point called Authorized Personnel Only. From there, you want to clear out these two jetpack elites, and you'll be standing right at the front of the entrance to the out-of-bounds zone. From there, you can climb up any of these rails. I recommend using this first one as it's the simplest and easiest, but I'm just going to show you that you can go all the way to the back and explore this area as well. Getting up these walls requires you to do a grenade jump. And we'll do it again here. Then once you've picked a spot, simply line up to this rail and jump up. From there you can walk all the way up. As you can see, if you try to walk directly up the ramp to the station, you're going to be pushed back by an invisible barrier. Similarly, if you try to walk across the bridges to the in-amber Clad, you'll be pushed back. So instead, we're going to have to find a way to get onto the in-amber Clad, and we will be switching back and forth between the classic and enhanced textures. I'll explain a little bit more of that in a minute, but simply walk over here and jump onto the ship, and you are now on top of the in-amber Clad. We'll be able to use the ship's hull to make our way back to the Cairo station. It's a little bit of a ways, so we're going to do a quick power walk here. Keep in mind that when you're outside of the Cairo station, you have lower gravity, so you can make jumps you otherwise couldn't. Simple as that. I'm going to show you a few of the things that I found interesting wandering around here, but definitely would recommend exploring it on your own. First thing you're going to notice is that not all of the HD textures have collision, so if you want to make sure what you're walking on is solid ground, I recommend using the classic texture package. One notable piece that doesn't have collision, even though it has a classic texture package, is the boarding ships from the outside of the stage. As you can see, the tunnel where the enemies come out do have collision, but the actual ship itself does not. You can walk directly into it, and if you fall off of the tunnel, you end up falling to your death. This will give me a good opportunity to show you you can just jump up this first rail here, and you don't have to bother going through the grenade jumping. If you look back toward the entrance, you can see the third hover elite just kind of gets stuck up top there. If you have a ranged weapon, you can take him out and then proceed exploring as normal. In the back of the station, there's this high textured bay style area. I just thought it was really interesting because the player would never get here normally, but they put a ton of detail into it. While we're in the back, there's also a second lift section identical to the one in the normal levels progression. However, this one doesn't have any cutouts for doors or walkways. Just a neat little tidbit. But now let's take an opportunity to explore the in-amber Clad itself. It's really cool to be able to take a look around the ship since it's so prevalent throughout the entire story, but on the hull there's not a whole lot here. So we'll just take a quick power walk along the side. This jump's a little tricky, be careful not to bonk your head. As you can see in the HD textures, the in-amber Clad is incredibly dark. So let's just go ahead and power walk our way through the classic textures. You can make it all the way back to the thrusters themselves and take a really nice view of the skybox. The HD texture gives you a very beautiful view of the Earth, which is a nice foreshadow for where you take the next stage to. You can also get a nice look at the engines before falling to your death. Unfortunately, this exploit provides very little in the way of gameplay assistance. While it is very fun to explore, you are unable to progress through the stage. The doors that head to the next couple of areas, as you can see, are unloaded, and the same is true for the elevator that leads to this area. We'll take a quick power walk over there. All you have to do to get back on track and continue the level is go back to where you were before. And then proceed through the door as normal.
First echelon, you're with me. Blanket those cruisers. Take them out one by one. Second echelon...
There's definitely a lot more to find out there, so let me know what you guys find down in the comments. I'll also be making videos for out-of-bounds glitches on the rooftops of the outskirts level and the mountain ranges and lakes of the Delta Halos, and even how to acquire your own Scarab gun. I'll have links for those down below when I have those videos uploaded, but in the meantime, I certainly thank you for watching. If you liked it, give it a like. If you really liked it, maybe even consider subscribing. But overall, I just hope you have a great day.